Before I moved in with him, I went and had the attorney check over our finances. I've included a reference to your future business expansion.
You've brought in lawyers before we even moved in together. What does this clause mean for my business?
If you grow your business during our marriage, I keep a part of that growth. I want security, Vale. I have a right to that.
I've never asked you for anything at all. Nothing, no money or guarantees. Before we are sharing a home, you're giving me paperwork?
It's not the point, and you know it. Money brings out the change in people. I have seen people I trusted totally emulate this.
You're erecting legal walls against a version of me that hasn't even come into the world yet, Cora.
Not being cruel, Vale, I'm being realistic. If you really love me, that's not something you should care about if you have to sign one piece of paper.
Why was it necessary to have the clause in the first place? Why is your lawyer's name listed here, if you believe me?
Trust me, Vale. Trust doesn't pay the mortgage. Love is not the same if it should fall apart one day. Only real preparation does that.
For what? You're not getting ready for a storm out there. You're building up to me becoming one.
This means that. But that's not fair, Vale. I'm trying to keep the peace here. I hope I will be spared the assumption that a contract is about failure.
This is not a mutual contract.
It keeps you safe from me.
There's a very clear difference between those two things.
Vale, what do you want me to do? Simply cut it up and act as if we don't care about money? I took out the clause. Every line. I spoke with my lawyer this morning and instructed her to take it off of our contract altogether.
Why? What is it about the law yesterday versus this morning, Cora? I must understand, first of all.
I was protecting myself from something that hadn't even happened yet. Out of a fear of me that I created.
And now? So what are you looking for today, after all the forms, the lawyers, the requirements you've all of a sudden thrown away?
It is now my turn, and I choose you. No conditions, no attorney's signature, no clause. Just you, Vale, since I'm sure I shall be gone from you.
I also have a lawyer who wrote something for me, Cora. As you were taking away your clause, I was working on one of my own.
A contract? I see you went to a lawyer after all of my words about mine. But what does this document even say, Vale? Vale?
Really? A clause. If either person uses a hidden financial scheme regarding what the other builds, then he or she loses it all.
Very particular. You really want me to sign this? Once I took mine off there, you put one up against me?
I wanted to be succinct. I am providing you with the very same opportunity that I provided for myself.
That and that alone. If it all goes downhill, I'll be left with nothing. You know, that's how. You have set up a fairy trap, Vale, for your love, Vale. It's the difference, and it matters.
So did I, Cora. That is why I cannot keep on building a life with one that's already plotting on how to get out.
No, I'm not signing that, Vale. You're going to place all your trust in my words, and yesterday you didn't do that.
No. I am requesting you to do that which you asked me. You don't sign, so I don't care.
It's not the same. My clause protected me from losing what I've built. You punish me for having any kind of security at all.
Every document you write, you have to say love, but every document you write, you are saying that I will be someone you need to protect yourself from.
No, that's not what I'm doing. I'm being practical. Love and paperwork do not mix, Vale. They're mixing them up for my conscience.
They're not separate. You made them the same thing at the time your attorney appeared on our relationship. I can't undo that. I have been waiting for a while to see how it will end. If you have ever watched Trust getting demolished, subscribe only if you want to see what it ends up doing.
So that's it? One clause that is mirrored and you are set? You're leaving, after all we've constructed, over a piece of paper?
Walking away, Cora, because of what the paper showed me. You assumed I'll fail you in your clause. You already thought it is true mine, I just confirmed.
I took mine out, Cora. I chose you. But what about that? Isn't it better to take my fear over my own?
It would have been counted, Cora. But you refused to sign mine, though. That rejection was everything I needed to know about your removal that you were unable to confess.
Your was made to leave me with nothing. Mine was built to save what I got.
You never thought I'd be the one writing the words. I'm done. I need you to go.
Val, I heard that you are being offered new contracts, 3 large customers in just 6 months. You created a thing that you described.
Word spreads quickly. Yes, I indeed built what I promised. I always do what I say. It was never in our minds, that question. If you were in Cora's position, would you have signed Vale's mirrored clause? Let me know who was correct so far below.
I should have known that. I should have listened to what you taught me each and every day, rather than what my fear had been saying.
You knew. It simply wasn't something that you believed in. Knowing someone's capable and believing that they will choose you when it counts makes all the difference.
Does someone exist who does? Someone who doesn't require a contract, doesn't ask questions, doesn't ask for proof that you won't let them down?
Yes, there is someone. She had never ever asked me to sign a document before she brought her life into mine.
I came here thinking I'd have something to say, Vale. Some perfect sentence that would make for 6 months of silence between us.
Did you find it? This is that perfect sentence you drilled into your brain on the way over here, Cora? I'm really just curious what you had to say.
It was more logical in the car. All that I had to say sounded right. Until I saw your face when I walked through that door.
It usually does. The car is safe. No one in front of you to hear the words, no consequences for them. The clause gave me a message which you did not say aloud. Before we started, you already had an idea that we were going to fail. Yeah, Vale? That looked heavy. She waited for 20 minutes in your office and did not say a word, and walked away. I'm fine, Marcus. She was sorry. I am really sorry, I believe. But when your relationship has fallen apart because of mistrust, it's not something that is going to be rebuilt with the word sorry. Wasn't her apology enough? She came out here to see you. Sure, there's got to be a good reason for that, right? It's a feeling of guilt, Marcus. Not as trust. It wasn't that she'd developed faith in me. It was my business that got her back. Are you sure that it was the contracts that came and the money that brought her back? Perhaps it's because you missed her, Vale. But when I was doing nothing for her, she did not come. When there was something that had to be lost again, she came. You still think it was the right thing to do to walk away that night? You've not said a word about it since then, Vale. Not once. When it comes to being honest, it is often synonymous with being right, even if you're sacrificing what you wanted, usually, but not always. Honesty can sometimes simply be a clean word that means to give up on someone before he proves you wrong. She had her proof, Vale. For 2 years, each day I demonstrated to her who I was. The clause stated that she was not looking. So the lesson here is what, Vale? Don't trust anyone who reads the contract before reading your heart? It's a rather bleak road. Marcus, your only way to love someone is to create an exit strategy. Trust is not something that you bargain for. It's a hazard you voluntarily take.